I am here with the head coach of the Tar Heels, and Coach, you've been coaching for a long time now, and you've seen a lot of type of games. Have you seen one quite like that before?
You know what? The game of football never ceases to amaze me, and the things and the problems you create for yourselves. it was an amazing game, really was, and we're fortunate to get out here with a win on the road. But you know what? Tough. They're always tough on the road in the conference, and so we're happy to get out here with a win.
A lot of things to talk about. Let's start off with Ryan Switzer. 2 punt return touchdowns. 3 of the last 5 punts that he has returned, he has taken home for a touchdown, and clearly that one was important today.
Well, the guy can, he can make plays, and we knew that, and that's why we got him. And it's just like I've said with each week with all these freshmen, they're starting to become so much more comfortable with the speed of the game in college that now they're making the plays that they know they can. And so he's got a lot of confidence right now. And he's going to do the same thing. Let's give a lot of credit for those other 10 guys that are out on that field, because those guys they're selling out for those blocks, and he's doing the rest.
What was working so well that helped you build the 27-3 lead that then didn't happen as Pitt was making its comeback there in the second half?
Well, I don't know. I'd have to go back and look and see how many series we were actually on the field in the second half. When you return 2 punts in the second half, you're not going to be on the field. Were those in the second half?
One in the first. One in the second.
And defensively, we had some trouble getting off the field on third down in the second half. Offensively, we just didn't get any. We didn't put anything together. We put the ball on the ground. I think we had 2 turnovers in the second half.
Correct.
And when you do that, you make it really hard on yourself to win a football game.
7 sacks today for your team. A bunch of those came in the first half. What was working pressure-wise for you today against Savage?
Well, Kareem was a beast today. 3.5 sacks for him. We were getting great pressure on him. And then towards the end of the game, we started not getting that pressure. They started completing some passes and moving the ball, and we couldn't get back to getting in that rhythm. But I thought our defensive front and the guys that were coming did a great job of getting home.
Marquise Williams, just another game under his belt as the starter. What did you think of your quarterback today?
I thought it was a really solid game. I thought, he didn't turn the football over. He took care of the ball. He moved the chains. There were some things you'd probably like, but I tell you what, Aaron Donald, that guy was all over the field and made some plays for us, created some pressure. But I thought, when we needed to, I thought our offensive line did a good job against him.
You were 1-5 at one point this year. You're 5-5 now. Obviously, still a lot of work to do this season. What's been different over the last month, in your opinion?
I'm going to just say, first of all, the staff did a tremendous job hanging in there and keeping these guys believing. And, these kids, they truly care about each other. They love each other, and they play hard for each other. And they've just kept believing. They've kept working hard. They've never questioned anything. They didn't question each other. They believed what I was telling them, that if they kept doing things the right way and they kept working hard, good things were going to happen. And we're finally making some of those things happen. And now we're finding ways to win. Early in the season, we couldn't find those ways. Now we got guys giving one more inch. They're finding a way to win, and they're doing whatever it takes.
Of course, still 2 more games to go, both at home. Coach, look forward to talking with you this upcoming week.
Yeah, I'm fired up about finishing this season up at home in front of our fans and our students, and I know we're going to have a great crowd next week, so can't wait.
Yeah, Ryan Switzer, 2 punt return touchdowns today. Ricky now has 3 punt returns for a touchdown this season, the first Tar Heel in history to do that. And Ryan, take us through, let's go through the second one first. With game tied at that point, what was going through your mind, and then kind of take us through the return?
Man, I knew we were struggling. We didn't get any rhythm going on offense in the second half, and Coach Fedora went back to my money. He went back to the double. So, I kind of urged him to do that a little bit. And, I knew I was going to have a good return. I was kind of surprised he kicked it to me, to be honest. But, I tried to make something happen. And, I saw a cutback lane when I got to the left side of the field. And, guys picked up some great blocks, and I was able to take it.
How about the first one that gave Carolina the big lead near the end of the first half?
Yeah, that was the first time we had called, that specific return. I didn't know there was all these returns coming here, but, Coach Fedora does a great job with it. I got past the first wave, and there was literally nothing, to the end zone. And the guys, just did an excellent job blocking for me. And, shouts out to all of them.
I know it's fun to do that anytime, but I have to think with as much family as you had here visiting today to see you play, it was extra sweet.
Yeah, man, it's just a blessing, to be able to come close to home and, had somewhere around 50 people or something come see me, family and friends in an NFL stadium. It's just it's been a blessing, and, I'm just glad it happened.
Your phone blowing up a little bit. I keep hearing it buzz there, and you're probably blowing up a little bit?
A little bit. I might have turned it off.
Guys, that's Ryan Switzer. What a game for him today. Ryan, congratulations. We'll see you next week.
I appreciate it.
Kareem, first of all, take us through everything that went right in the first half. We'll talk about the second half in a second, but what was going so well in the first half?
As a defense, we were just able to get a lot of pressure, on the quarterback. We had probably about 5 or 6 sacks in that first half alone, and, you credit that to, Coach Staff calling the right plays, us up front, getting the pressure, and, of course, the DBs in the back just holding their receivers, long enough for us to get back there. So, it was a team effort fully.
It was a strange second. You guys were on the field so much because of some turnovers and just some odd things. What was wearing down, in your opinion, second half defensively?
Like you said, we were on the field a lot more, but, we went out there with the mindset, if they don't score, they don't win. Yeah. And, that was the biggest thing. We were trying to keep them to field goals. They ultimately tied the game, but luckily, Switch was able to come for us in the end. What
were you doing when Switch ran that second punt back for the score?
I was going to sit down. I was excited. We just got the 3 and out, and then I see him catch the ball. The punter outkicked his coverage, and I was like, okay, he might can do something with it. And, he broke a couple of tackles and, just jumping up and down. Almost ran an end zone with him. So
that 3 and out that you guys got before the touchdown felt like a big sequence in the game. They had a lot of momentum at that point. A big defensive stand.
Yeah, definitely. They got the momentum the whole second half mostly. The offense was moving the ball on us, and, we needed that stop if we were going to win that game. We knew if we would have kept their confidence up, they would have ultimately drove the ball down and won the game. And, we knew we needed that big defensive stop to give it back to our offense, and we're luckily able to get it.
I know you're feeling good today, but still some work to do here with 2 more games. What's the goal here over the next few weeks?
Just be 1-0 again next week against Old Dominion. Can't look past Old Dominion. They're a good squad. They played this team right here really close, and some other ACC teams pretty close. So, they're not a squad to take lightly, and, we're going to enjoy this win tonight, go back Sunday, watch the film, and Monday, get back to work.